you still love me? If I'm in my mind and word, would you still love me? Keep it 100, I'd rather you trust me than to love me.
Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to Vibing with D. Today's video is going to be a quick, easy, everyday makeup tutorial. I know that was a lot. You like, girl, how's it going to be quick and easy and everyday? We finna all fit that into one video, but this is literally for the everyday girly who wants to wear makeup to work or wherever you're going, but you don't have a lot of time to do so. So we're gonna try to do our makeup within 15-20 minutes. So yeah, and it's no foundation. No foundation. First and foremost, I do got clothes on. It's just a tube top. It's the first thing. But the second thing is, when it comes to like the base of your makeup or whatever, make sure you've washed your face and make sure you've, this is very important, moisturize your face after washing it. I use the La Roche-Posay moisturizer. I use this before makeup. I use this after I do my skincare routine. So use whatever moisturizer you want to use, but moisturize. Once you're moisturizing, let that set in. You're going to use a primer. I use e.l.f. Power Grip. I love this primer, so that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to rub that in. And just to let you guys know, I have combination skin. So I have oily and dry skin. So my T-zone is very oily, but around like my mouth and stuff, it's super dry. I've just now recently started to use the Power Grip like on my eyebrows to get them in like a stuck position before I fill them in. But like I said, you could do them any type of way you want. Some people do their eyebrows before they do their rest of their base on their face, but I am one of those people. I do my eyebrows before I do everything else. So I'm gonna go in with the Benefit Cosmetics, the brow pencil. I'm not gonna do an eyebrow tutorial because sis don't know how to do her eyebrows good enough to do any type of tutorial. So you'll get a little clip of that. Okay, to outline and make my eyebrows like way neater than what they are, I know, like, yikes. You can either use a concealer. Sometimes I use the Born This Way sculpting concealer, or you can use a foundation. This is a no foundation look, so I'm not actually using this for like my face, but sometimes I use this for outlining my eyebrows. It's like, I don't know. It gives it more like a seamless look.
He wanna sex, niggas be dreaming. I'm from the X, niggas be scheming. I'm on their necks, niggas not breathing. I'm in a check, blow they need me. You thought I was feeling you? That nigga much. Nigga eat it, he ate it for.
Okay, look, the eyebrows are sisters. They not twins, they sisters. They not twins. I told y'all, it's a trial and error situation when it comes to these, when it comes to eyebrows for everyone. I'm just trying to blend in the rest of that, even though it's gonna blend in some more when I do everything. Okay, so like I said, we're not using foundation for our base. What we're gonna use is a freaking skin tint. Use any skin tint of your choice. I use the Fenty Beauty skin tint Ease Drop Blurring Skin Tint in the shade 17. This is it. This is it. So I'm gonna like that, and then I'm gonna take whatever brush you use to buff your face out with. Use it. I sometimes spray my brush with my setting mist, so I'll be spraying a little bit on my setting mist. I don't like really using like super dry things. So, and then you'll go in and you'll just blend it out. Blend it your whole face, because we are not, like I said, we are not use as much as you want. This is lightweight. It's not heavy like a foundation. So use as much as you need. Okay, so now everything is blended in and this is what we're doing. Some people go in with like a bronzer or anything. Like I said, this is something everyday, super quick. You don't need too much. I'm gonna go in with the shade 355 and the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder. And I'm gonna use that to like set the skin tint in place to give it a somewhat mattifying look. Like I said, I'm like super oily right here in my T-zone, so I like to like really press that in, but make sure you get it in your shade. Like get a pressed powder in your shade. I'm not putting a lot, I'm just, you know, you're really supposed to put it in the areas that are like oily. Put some mascara or do lashes, whatever you want to do. Like I said, it's an everyday routine, so I would suggest doing mascara and not lashes. You don't have to do any eyeshadow because look, it's an everyday routine. You don't want to do no eyeshadow, you don't have to do no eyeshadow. I don't suggest you do it if you don't want to. Yeah, so but I'm gonna do a little bit, just to, you know, give me a little something. I'm gonna be using the, what is this? The Color Pop. This is the Nude Mood. I've had this for the longest. This is literally the only eyeshadow palette that I use, and I only use like the dark, the light, and the glitter. And it just like really brings, it just does something. I'm not an eyeshadow girl, so I don't know too much. And if you wanted to contour your nose, you can actually use this, the darker shade, to do so if you want to. But like I said, I am keeping things real simple right now. I just wanted to do a little bit something. You can get the eyes a little bit, but you can completely skip this part. It is not necessary. You can leave your eyes the way that they are. I'm gonna do my e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray because it's gonna bring like, it's gonna end up being a dewy look, since I used the mattifying, but I only use the mattifying really just to like, you know, get like my nose area. So I'm gonna use this. And then I'm gonna go in with the Morphe. I'm gonna let that set on its own, set into my face. Once it does that, I'm gonna do my lip combo and I'm gonna throw some mascara on. So I'll be right back. Okay. I'm using the Benefit Cosmetic Fan Fest mascara. I have very few eyelashes to spare, so that's why I be wearing like false eyelashes. But now I'm gonna do my lip combination. It's my famous lip combination that I always do. I don't really switch it up that often. So I'm gonna use the Juvia's Place Coffee Bean Luxe Lip Liner, and I'm gonna use the NYX Professional Butter Gloss in the shade Vanilla Cream Pie and Praline. Y'all know. I use the same lip combination every day.
On the bitch, you don't know where I went. Can't follow my dogs, all my niggas behind the fence. Dripping in and out, spilling in the new designer gear by coaster. Pay attention to the detail, going two-tone on chokers. Young niggas always ready to murder, some call them smokers. Young nigga got motion, you don't make sure the car get hit a 360, windmill when I left the seat. That's that action, her best work on her knees. Too sexy for this cash, too sexy for this serve, too sexy for these pills, I'm too sexy for this key. I get cash.
So I hope this video was informative and easy for you to follow along. Like I said, these eyebrows, they are cousins. They not twins, they're cousins or they sisters. But this is the everyday makeup look. It shouldn't take you no more than 15 minutes. It probably took me way longer to explain everything than to actually get the makeup on my face. So yeah, I'll be seeing you guys very soon because I got some pieces from Fashion Nova that I kind of like pre-recorded, and child, it's something. I need y'all to see this because I don't know what's going on down there, up in there in California. But thank you guys so much for tuning in to this week's video. I'll be seeing you guys very soon. Bye.